Hello, Amber and Zero.
Hey, Amber. Hey, Zero.
I am not sorry for sharing the Peep cereal. Peep cereal?
Yeah.
I hadn't seen it. That'd be some nasty shit. Did you tag V-Best in that?
No, Amber did.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Hey, Grandma Foose. Hello, hello.
Hey, Grandma.
Yeah, I just saw a picture of it. There's certain things in life when you see them, you wish you could unsee. That is one of those right there. Anything to do with Peeps. All the international delights. Oh, we got Peeps creamer. Hey, Kellogg says, hey, we're gonna one up you. We got Peeps cereal. Yeah, I mean, what next? Yeah, Peeps flavored Pop-Tarts and all kinds of hot mess.
They got A&W root beer and Orange Crush.
Well, they've had them. Yeah, well, okay, they can have them. I don't want to. I love ice cold root beer, but I don't want any root beer Pop-Tarts or Orange Crush Pop-Tarts. No, thank you. I've got my, and I love Orange Crush drink. You know, the soft drink. I love it. But anything else aside from that, no. There we are. Level 30. Should be used during combat to increase the number of available spells and power.
Paging minions to deliver iron bleach from Mr. Max.
Yeah, I need some of that right away. Yeah. No. Don't want any of that crap. Okay, let's take a look at my inventory and see what we got here. Yeah, we got a little bit of stuff. I'm going to go down here and put the Dragon Bane on one of the displays. Get that out of my inventory. What's next? Peep Soda? Ugh. Hey, would it surprise you? No. Probably not. Okay, let's see. Let's equip the Dragon Bane. And there we go. Put that up there. Above Stendar's hammer. And let's see. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'll never get rid of Draven's bow unless I do that stupid quest. I remember to add in Peanut and Rusty a place in your office.
Yeah, thank you. It's looking good.
Oh, yeah. Open breeze home.
You are taking us somewhere warm.
No, I'm not taking you somewhere warm.
Some of your burden.
He has flawless ebony bow. Swift dwarven crossbow, and just the standard items.
Lead on, friend.
And of course, the Dawnbreaker. Speaking of that, let me see your Dawnbreaker. I bet it's out of charge.
I will shoulder some of your burden.
No, it's not out of charge yet, but it will be soon. So let me charge his weapon for him. Charge. Well, that's good enough.
Head on, then. I will keep an eye out.
No, that's not what I wanted.
You ready to get going? Khajiit walks in your footsteps.
Okay, only thing left is
You are taking us somewhere. I will shoulder some of your burden.
Okay, now let's give him his weapon back. There we go.
Well, I am liking it so far.
Khajiit will follow. Yes, you will follow Khajiit. We're going to work on we're probably going to be able to get the main quest line finished up. Peep flavored, I just saw that, Zero. Peep flavored vape. Ugh. and they decide to go skinny dipping in your hot tub, and your bar areas are empty. Well, you know. That's alright. Be sure to get his coffee maker stocked up with plenty of Peeps creamer. Then he'll be set. Yeah. Shush, Peanut. Yeah, doo-doo. Probably Zero gave him those ideas.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Rift.
Oh, they're reforming the Dawn Guard. I never knew. All right. No, have coffee maker. Dead mother didn't give him one. Well, just give him some of the Peeps creamer. He'll probably just drink it straight out of the bottle. He don't need the coffee.
Got some good pieces out here. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in life.
Oh Lord, come on, let's go.
Yorland Greymane's got
engage your shop.
Steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
All right, Army, appreciate it. We'll catch you later.
Have you met my father? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Or deal some damage. Yes, of course. We wish to deal damage. You can have both of those cheapo glass swords. You can have the elven gauntlets. I certainly don't need them. They're junk.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I don't need anything.
Sure. Thanks, Army.
I don't want to even go by Bellator's shop. Or Bellator or whatever.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler.
You know, when I was younger, Zero, I was not a coffee drinker. Did not like it. It was only once I got a little bit older I developed a taste for it. So you never know.
Take a look.
You never know what the future may hold.
Hope you get feeling better, Army.
Yep. Yeah, I know, I see. And let's see what we got here. And Ruby we shall keep. All right.
Come back.
But everybody do me a favor. Please share the stream out. Did you get a notification when I went live?
Yeah.
Okay. But hey, just like earlier today, Amber did not. I mean, you did, but I mean, it's you know, it's very, very sparse and intermittent, to say the least. Okay, let me.
Dawn had a good birthday today.
Yes, hopefully Dawn did have a good birthday today. Absolutely. All right, let's check out the potion lady, Arcadia's Cauldron.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattle? I think I can teach you a thing or two. Take a look.
Gwen Gazer, what's up? How are you? If I mispronounce that, you just have to excuse me.
Hey, Quinn. Got one tonight. I already like to share.
All right, good deal. Appreciate it. Let's see, anything good here? I've got cure disease. Give me that one little plentiful healing and a vigorous healing.
Hello, TG.
TGX Productions, what's up? How you doing?
Let me teach you some
Come back
reason.
anytime if you need a remedy.
Thanks, Jags.
Teach you some. I don't understand what you're even saying there, Gwen. What's up, Jags? Good to see you. Hopefully you've had a decent day. I mean, I know you're at work and all, but hopefully it's not been too bad. Oh. Excuse me?
What's your IP name? We're not giving that
I don't
out.
give that stuff out to nobody. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think I've ever gone into somebody streaming. Oh, what's your IP name? Huh? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Elder Knowledge. Recover the Elder Scroll. This is part of the... No, I'm not telling you my address. I don't know who you are. Not worried about who you are. Don't care. You don't come into somebody's stream and ask something like that. That's ridiculous. Yeah, it's idiot night. Oh well. Okay.
Skyrim.
Skyrim's supposed to be that nice old school, kind of game now. A nice relaxed crowd.
Hey, Dale.
Hey, Big Dale. Sorry about the missing out on last Sunday, Dale. Our power, we had a real bad high windstorm out here last Sunday, and a big tree fell about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon and came across some power lines across from our house. We didn't get our power back on until about 12:30 that night. So I wound up doing it on Sunday, just so, wanted to, get it in there. But yeah, you were probably looking and you're like, oh, he didn't want to do it tonight. The street you grew up on and name a first pet. Oh yeah, I mean we were fine. It was across the road. I mean it wasn't, nothing major or anything. Just a pain in the ass, But hey. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
they finally got it fixed somehow.
anyway, we are going to Alfton. So let's go to Alfton. We have to get the lexicon transcribed. We need to find the Elder Scroll. All kinds of good stuff in here.
Oh, don't worry, Zero. I reported both of them. Considering one was in brand new account, so it's probably the major idiots groupie.
If it still feels bad, I'm calling. Yeah, you probably would need to do that. Oh, you're going to play some Witcher 3 tonight? Cool. I'll have to come in and check it out for a little while. Hey, Mosca Dog, what's up? How you been doing? I watched the Oscars, we're waiting, but it never came. Just spending the time with Mama, that's okay, yeah.
We're doing good, Master.
And
Probably so, Amber.
it doesn't take much for me to start having trouble with my right shoulder, which is where all of my issues lie. I can lay on it wrong, and I'm miserable for the next 4 to 5 days, sometimes a week. Sometimes I can forget and try to lift something over my head too hard, and I'll feel it pull. Bad Humans, be sure to get on there. Alcatraz Island, Fort Mason. Lurking and playing Mario Kart with Wes and Sean. Okay, Mama Rogue.
Hey, Mama Rogue. Well, Dale, I went Monday and had the tooth pulled.
Yeah, they removed the twofer.
Cut out.
Finally, well, they removed it.
I was actually able to enjoy a little bit better food tonight.
Yeah, she's been living on soup and yogurt and stuff, pretty much for the past several days. And I know she was getting really tired of it. I don't blame her. I would have been too. I'd have been like, okay, this is for the birds. It's got to go.
Yes, definitely millions of hugs to Kiddo.
Are you coming, Carjo? Let's go. holding his Dawnbreaker sword.
Well, now I have been living on pain pills. Believe me. Ooh.
She probably would have preferred a couple shots of something strong if we'd have had it. To the Alfton Glacial Ruins. Yeah, a techno call. Yeah, Karen said where she had spoke to him, and I mean, how did he sound, Dawn? Did he sound okay? I mean, you know, down. I mean, you know. Yeah, it's good to hear that he, you know, wanted to call and talk for just, even if it's just for a few minutes.
Feliz cumpleaños. So that was a great birthday present to check no to call.
Oh yes, very good. Absolutely. My wife had the Black Plague last weekend too. That goes with being a school teacher. Oh Lord. I've heard of Feliz Navidad. Is that similar?
Feliz Navidad is Happy Christmas.
Well, whatever. I just remember the song. You know. I mean, don't give me a hard time. You know.
But no, Feliz Cumpleaños is Happy Birthday.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not familiar with it.
Jags, the only reason I know that is for when I was working, a lot of times, you know, at least once a month, we would try to go to the Mexican restaurant up here, El Parral.
Oh, that's where you learned it.
Yes, where they would come around and sing the birthday song.
Always try to keep it for yourself. No, there's got to be more. Shut up. Shut up. Don't like it.
Hey, Karen.
Hey, Karen. How are you?
And I also have a video of Diana being sung happy birthday to. That's
yes.
What she wanted.
And they came up, stuck that sombrero thing on her head, and she's just like, oh my God. Yeah.
Turned 15.
And that's where she wanted to go, which is, so where do you want to go to eat? So she said she wanted to go to El Parral, so that's where we went.
So everything was fine until the whole football team come in after practice and were sitting next to us. They came out, slammed the sombrero on her head, started singing to her, and then they brought out it was a little ice cream sandwich with whipped cream on it, and they put whipped cream on her nose. Totally embarrassed her. I loved it.
Well, yeah, it was great. Those are the things that you treasure in life when your kids get embarrassed about something, especially if you're able to be the one doing the embarrassing. Ah, memories.
Those are from Libby.
What's up, Hell's Games?
Happy anus.
Big Nathan, what's up?
Hey, Hell's Games.
Must run back to Wormstream is open shared and all that stuff. All right, we'll catch you later, Jags. Yeah, get the rest of your day finished up.
Hey, Nathan. Okay, Ketta. You will let me smell some? Yes, you're making dirty rice. Ketta.
Oh, I'd love to have some dirty rice. I said just the rice. I could eat just the rice on that. I don't have to have. I mean, throwing some sausage in there really jacks it up a notch. But I'd love to just have the good dirty rice.
I want to have some red beans and rice.
Well, red beans and rice, that would work too. You know, one thing we haven't had in a while I wish we could have is where we would do the smoked sausage with the cheddar rice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good too. I switched from PC to now I knew because I played Xbox for 12 years. Oh. I am putting ground beef in mine. Well, you can do ground beef. One time when I fixed that dirty rice, kidda, I put Jimmy Dean sausage in it, like country sausage. God, it was good. Because if you go to Bojangles, you know, the chicken place up the road, when you get their dirty rice, they got great dirty rice. They'll put ground sausage in it, and it's very good. But I mean, you could do the ground beef. That'll work too.
Who is this, brother? Another of the smooth skins looking for food? Ah!
Seven empty skooma bottles. You junkie.
Good. And I get to smell it. Apparently, kidda's got smell-o-vision.
She's got smell-o-vision. She can send you the scent of the dirty rice.
Oh yeah, Bojangles got some good chicken.
Since I left Camp Lejeune, yeah, it's very good. They got, I mean, just about. I mean, and they got the Cajun pinto beans. Those are good too. I've never been a big fan of pinto beans. They're okay. I can eat them, but those are they're really good. Good biscuits. Yeah, they do have good biscuits. You get them fresh, and they're just as good as anybody else's. Absolutely.
Oh, that sounds good, Amber.
We have both pinto beans and Great Northern bean soup. I wouldn't mind making some of that sometime.
We had porky.
Yeah, we had porky sandwiches. Techno! Hey! There he is, the man of the hour.
We love you.
The Tower of Power. Everybody misses you, Techno. You got to get your butt home. I know you want to get home. I have no doubt about it. Oh yeah, get you some good corn muffins or cornbread, you know, with the soup. Oh yeah. That's a great meal to have when it's just cold outside and boo, you know, warms you right up. It's that one guy. Hey, Techno.
Techno, you are so missed.
Yes, you are.
And we are sending
Absolutely.
so many prayers your way.
Yep.
We love you. Thank you, Dale.
I appreciate it, Dale. Much appreciated.
And Techno, Kidda is away cooking.
We have too many inches of snow outside right now.
Techno, Kidda is away cooking, but she told me to send you many hugs and love from her. Muffin button.
The muffin button.
That's what Zero said.
Hey, if there was a way you could have a button, you could just push it, and all suddenly you'd have a muffin like you wanted. Oh, man, I'd abuse the hell out of it. I'd probably go back to my previous before illness weight when I used to weigh about almost 300 pounds.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Dale. It sounded kind of perverted. Leave it to Zero. You
tell Nene we said everybody loves her.
Yes.
And tell her to keep eating that good food and getting her strength back and getting better too.
Like your youngest ate the most?
Well, I mean, hey, when your youngest eats food good, the food you fix, you know you're doing something right. I love some good corn muffins, cornbread. Oh yeah, it's that elusive muffin button, so hard to find.
Oh God.
Yeah, a darn thing. You only got one corn muffin? Well, something wrong with that.
Although when you find it, no. Hey, Dale, the only thing I'll say is men would probably be able to find the muffin button. I mean, you know.
Especially if it's got some good blueberry muffins attached to it. You know, I'd be hitting that thing many times during the day. My other PC wouldn't turn back on, so you got a newer one? Well, I guess that's a good reason. If suddenly your old PC dies, if you're able to get a new one, then yeah. One of these days, we'll be able to have us a PC. I'd settle for a halfway decent PC. Laptop, something.
You're just too old to care anymore.
You're just too old to, yeah, well, yeah. I know exactly where you're coming from there. I'm too old to care about a lot of stuff anymore. Unless it's, like, seriously important. Yeah. Daggone it. Let's try right there. Nope. Just like the baseball. Take 3 whacks at it, and if you miss, just go sit down. True. Hey, there's the soul goon.
Soul goon. Now you go get your car tomorrow, don't you?
That's right. Tomorrow's car day, right? Hopefully. I know you've been waiting long enough to get it. And like I said, when you get it, better make sure that you check that thing first thing and make sure it's got a full tank of gas in it ready to roll. Yep, car day, unless they don't finish the paperwork for the trade-in. Well, that shouldn't be no big deal. It's not like it's, you got a loan attached to the trade-in or anything, all that crap. I mean, you're just basically trading it, throwing them a title, and they're throwing the money on the, whatever they're giving you for the car on the loan. Well, I tell you, this is one of the, between Skyrim and Fallout, it's got about the easiest lock-picking minigame. And make that thing they had for Kingdom Come Deliverance, that thing was a nightmare. I hated it. You was able to get the 08 for a little cruise. The 66 hasn't been out since November, though. Probably better wait till on the 66, just till the weather warms up and you're good to go there. Yeah. At least that's probably what I would do.
Can D and I come bust you out yet? No.
But too much chemical on the roads. Yeah, yeah. The best thing to do is just wait till spring really rolls in, and you know, you're certain about it. Got nice, you know, nice dry, good-looking roads. Ain't no sense taking no chances on it with that old, you know, subframe and all that on them older cars. You just never know.
Yeah, Daddy's got his Mustang in the ground.
Yeah, one more month. Yeah. Yeah, right around first to middle of April, you should be in good shape. All right, Hell's Games, go grab you a bite to eat. It's all been restored, so got to protect you. Oh yeah, I mean, when you get that kind of money invested, and also what it would cost to repair them older cars, I mean, it's ridiculous. You really have got to be careful. I shall post a pic. Well, hopefully you better post a pic of it on Twitter, so you talked about it. So yeah, you did. The cost is going up every day. Paint alone was $5,000. I believe it. Gee, you ain't got to try to convince me. I believe you, 100%. Weather in Cincinnati, 28 degrees. Woo! It's 43 here, and that's enough for my old ass. I'll tell you. Ugh.
It's been raining.
Yeah, it rained started, 3 or 4 o'clock, and it rained pretty good up until maybe about an hour ago. But I was like, and that's what I got. It's not black like you don't want a black car sold. They're so hard to keep clean. Charcoal gray is a great color. Yeah, charcoal gray is real nice. I've owned black cars. That old 442 Olds I had was a black one. Loved the car, hated the paint.
You're welcome.
And of course, my old Trans Am, that was black too. There again, loved the car, hated the paint color. On the 08, it's my home. Began working on my 86 this summer. Now your 08, is that a GT or is it a straight up Mustang? Where am I? I'm in the U.S. Oh, where am I in Skyrim? I am at Alfton. I'm working on the main quest. I'm on my way to go get the Elder Scroll. Oh, you bastard. They said your navy blue Hyundai was going to be hard to clean. I told them, no, it's easy. The rain does it for you. Well.
That's pretty much true.
But once the pollen hits and stuff like that, and the bad weather, you'll be glad you got that charcoal gray. Trust me, you will. Much easier to keep clean. Phone's about to die, Techno? Oh, okay. I always wanted to see if you... I know Dawn had asked in there if you had maybe a little update, what's going on, how you feeling, and everything. But I'm updating. I'll be going through it. I just ordered bullet rims and new tires. Dual exhaust. Oh, nice. Hey, what's up, Dak?
Hey, Dak. Well, Techno, you just keep getting better.
That's exactly right.
Until you're able to come home.
You keep getting better, and you come in and talk and message whatever you're able to and feel like it, and just keep us posted as best you can. When you know something.
He said we'll ask Nurse.
Oh, okay. Well, good deal. Yes, we must stay posted on all developments. Yeah, I'm sure Techno's been in a lot of people's thoughts. Techno is family to a lot and friend to the rest.
You know, and Duke is probably the closest thing you got to brother.
Yeah. Well, pretty much. I've got all the DLC. This is a special edition. The special edition, when they brought it out a couple years ago, came with everything. Everything the game had. I've got every bit, all of it. Come on, Carjo, let's go. Jeez. Oh, slowpoke. But everybody be sure to hit that thumbs up for the stream in case maybe you forgot when you came in. And if we have any new people watching, please hit the subscribe button. I will be off, of course, tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is Sibling Revelries night. Of course, Techno's not available. We know that. But we'll see if Fusro Dawn's able to do a stream or something to see what tomorrow brings. And I had to buy a new laptop to play the game so I would have a good enough video card. Cost you $1,200. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I wish that they had done on the when they put out the special edition was they had gone in there and fixed some of these ridiculous bugs that have been in the game. They didn't. They just kind of slapped it together, threw the paint, fresh coat of lipstick and paint on it, and shipped it out. And yeah, it was a little disappointing in that regard. I wish they had just, put a little bit more effort into it. Believe me, I've talked with lots of people that feel that way. Believe me. I mean, I've enjoyed it since I got the special edition. I've always loved this game since 2011 when it first hit the market. But yeah, I guess that was maybe a little bit of a downer. And it would have been nice if they had charged about $20 less for the special edition, but yeah. I will say one thing: Bethesda has made a ton of money off the Skyrim name. I mean, a ton. Yeah, I mean you're pretty much right. They knew people were going to buy the game regardless. Whether it had been $40 or $60, people were ready to pony up and buy that and spend that money. You are exactly right. And I was one of them, I'll admit. I was ready. Oh,
Masters of Skyrim.
Doombringer is also Masters of Skyrim. What's up?
Okay.
They hit your, what do you mean they hit your PayPal too? What you mean, Dale? Lockpicking increased. Now we got to do the master.
Oh, for the new edition.
Oh, for the new edition. Oh, okay. I got you. Gotta hate master locks. Do I got anything that I kept apparel-wise for this?
I remember the
no.
name.
I probably don't even have a lock-picking potion. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't remember you, but I mean, that's okay. I mean, that happens.
Well, I remember that Masters of Skyrim.
Yeah, I think I vaguely remember it a little bit. There we go. Gold. Until it was only $20 though. You didn't buy it on the first day? Yeah. I'll admit I was a sucker. I bought it as soon as it hit the market. Well, you know. What is my build? I'm doing a Khajiit, archer, a little bit of one-handed, a little bit of magic. No one is watching me play, so it doesn't matter. Well, that's true. Give me a piece of candy here. Yeah. Joseph Sonato, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you.
Hello, Joseph.
We're seeing a lot of new faces come in the chat tonight. Always happy to see new people. Appreciate y'all coming in, checking the stream out. I do Skyrim every Sunday. I just started Metro Exodus last night. I'm also working on Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Far Cry New Dawn. So I've got a lot of different games, a lot of good stuff going on the channel right now.
Nothing wrong with being old school.
And as soon as I'm able to coordinate it with another person or two other people, I am going to be bringing some Dark Souls 3 content to the channel. At some point, I just don't know when.
Well, thank you, Dale.
We appreciate it, Dale. Of course, the reason Dale says that is because I brought back Skyrim.
Well, he is the reason you brought it back. Hey, Wolverina.
Well, I might do some of that Tuesday night, Zero. Good possibility. I mean, just do that, as good as anything else. So if you want to kind of pencil that in tentatively, then we might be able to get that going Tuesday night. But that's right. I believe I donated a bit to that cause, my friend. Yes.
Yes, you did.
You did. Absolutely.
It was very much appreciated.
Yes. Like I said, we'll just figure on probably Tuesday night. Then, of course, Wednesday I'll be off. Thursday will probably be more Metro Exodus. Or we'll have to see what Soul's schedule's like. Might have to get together. What the heck just happened?
You got killed?
I missed a tripwire or something. I only give to if I feel I belong and I'm getting good entertainment, which is we appreciate that, and you do belong here.
I mean, that's the way we want people to feel.
It's like I've said before. I'll say it again. I'll keep saying it. One of the things I wanted to do when I started the channel is have a place where people could come, feel like they're sitting around in the living room with family and talking and laughing and just, whatever.
Every streamer wants to grow their channel. And, I mean, that would be great if Max did. But if he didn't and it stayed small like this, we would be fine with this.
Yeah, Nightbot's not big on capitals and stuff like that. So yeah, you just got to kind of turn the caps lock off.
He said you also like his cars.
Hey, I've been a car guy since I was a kid. I've owned some good old muscle cars in my day. Haven't in quite a few years. Maybe one day I'll be in a position where I can get something nice like I'd like to have. We shall see. I know what I'd like to have. They're out there. I'm just short about 25 grand. $20 to $25. I grew up under a hood. My dad was a Ford, and he worked at the Ford garage. Oh, okay. Good deal. Hey, what's up, Powerwolf? You're right, because everything is more personal when you have a smaller community. It's just the way it goes. You know, I know people that have big channels, and they'll maybe do a live stream, and they might have 1,500 people in there. They try to carry up a conversation, but it's hard. And it's not their fault that their channel has, really gotten big. I mean, they do the best they can. But even if you're not able to sit there and look at the chat and answer somebody's question and stuff, just talk to everybody in a general sense like you know them, and you want to, you're glad that they're there. And that's pretty much it. It's not rocket science. Oh, Dawn's holding the sleeping Livy. Okay, go do what you got to do, Dawn. Don't worry about it.
Okay, Dawn. Enjoy that grandmama time.
Nothing more worthless than an uncharged soul gem. Because I ain't going to take the time to charge them. I'm already past that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Already past it. Yeah, nothing good.
Well, that's true too, Powerwolf.
What's that?
We still want community smaller or newer, the fans, people tend to be more genuine.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's probably a little bit of truth to that. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that. That is, you're right.
And Dale said, "Where are we going, Max? You've been talking so much, I forgot what we're doing."
We're working on the main quest. We're on our way to go get the Elder Scroll and transcribe the lexicon for Septimus Signus.
That just sounds weird.
Well, it's just weird names in this game. What can you do?
Crash on your end?
Yeah, it's probably Dale's internet burped or something.
And it's still going here.
Boo, boo, boo.
It's probably lovely YouTube.
Yeah, it's probably YouTube. YouTube has been so glitchy, especially about the past 2-3 weeks. It's been causing a lot of streamers problems, me included. And I think at least some of the issues that Duke's been having when he streams, I think, is probably a little bit to do with YouTube. I think some of it may be on his end, and some of it's on YouTube's end. So, yeah. Main quest through to killing Alduin in 23 minutes yesterday. You know, I've heard about those speed runs. I've never watched one of them, but I've heard of them. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's crazy. One of these days, I'm going to watch one of them if I can find a good one to check out and just see how they go about that, you know?
He said it was all cheats and glitches, interesting but not entertaining.
Oh, okay, well. That kind of answered my question right there. I was going to say if it was a real good stream, you know, good video, see if you could find the link and send it to me, like in a DM or something. I'll go check it out. But you kind of answered that question already for me. But you could find it just as easy. Yeah, I probably could. And like you said, it didn't, you know, you said even yourself said, not very entertaining. So I'd probably be like, you know. And Dak is back. Welcome back, Dak. For the Dak attack. I don't know either. Just not interested in doing it yourself? Yeah.
So what shot are you taking this time?
I haven't made up my mind yet. Have not made up my mind. Anytime I think of siding with the Imperials, I'm always kind of like, ew. What quest are we on? It's actually 2 quests. You got Elder Knowledge, where you get the Elder Scroll, and then discerning the transmundane, where you transcribe the lexicon. So they're kind of 2 in 1. They're both at the same location. Dale says, "Screw the Imperials." Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I'm always, you know, like the Stormcloaks, because they're kind of like the rebels. They go against the grain, you know, and they're not going to fall in with the establishment. And I've always kind of liked that, you know, so. And I did it, you know, off screen. This has been a long while back. I did an Imperial and, you know, playthrough kind of thing. And when I got done with it, I felt very underwhelmed and kind of depressed. You know, like, I can't believe I did that. Well, I mean, I will do the Dark Brotherhood quest line. I have not done it yet. I've done the College of Winterhold. That's the only quest line I have done per se so far. Quest lines, companions. I mean, the whole deal. I mean, if you're going to do a playthrough, I mean, you know, don't go halfway. You know, do the whole thing.
You're not going to be able to get through that without singeing your fur.
Give me a second. It does shut off for a few seconds. That's what I was just waiting for it to shut off.
Wolverine says storm cloaks have better Questline.
They do. Yes, they do. Like I said, I've done them both, and I mean, there's a lot of similarities, kind of repetitious. That's about the only thing I do not like about the Civil War quest line is it's so much repetition. It's just over and over and over, and you know, you feel like an errand boy after a while. So I'm not a big fan of it on that basis, but you know.
Yeah, Dak, it's going to be hard right now to get one at Walmart. Everybody's getting tax money, so they're going to be selling out fast. I know this from experience.
Yes. When tax checks start coming back, game consoles and stuff start to fly off the shelves. We know this. Been there and done it.
What you might want to do the next time you're in there, go back there, get them to scan it, tell you if they've got any coming in. They should be able to tell you whether, I think those are...
Hey, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy. And if it's a warehouse item, it should be there within 3 days.
And if you don't mind ordering one online, you could always check Amazon. That's another good place to check. Because sometimes you can catch a special on Amazon. Sometimes, not all the time. You can go online and order it from Walmart, for that matter.
That's what I'm going to go soon.
See comment above. Oh, save a trip to Crazy Land, yeah. Yeah, that can be what Walmart is sometimes. See, your Crazy Land.
No, you don't want to go online and get one.
What, on Amazon or anything?
No, Walmart.
How come?
Sony PlayStation 4, 500 gigabyte slim, $349.
Yeah.
The cheapest one on here is $299. It's the 1 terabyte.
That's the one you want.
Yeah.
And that's what it is in the store, $299.
It's $299
Yes,
in the store?
yes. That is the price. Yeah, you can go online and buy one through Walmart, the 1 terabyte, which is what you want, Dak. Don't get a 500 gig. It doesn't have enough storage. And you can buy it for $299 right now on Walmart.com. And that's definitely the way to go. That way you don't have to worry about finding one. It's yours and you're ready to go.
And it's sold and shipped by Walmart. The only thing is you won't be able to do site to store on it.
No, they'd have to send it to the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think with Walmart, if you have at least $35 or $50 order,
It's free shipping.
I think you get free shipping.
Yes. But that's probably the best way to go, Dak. I mean, if you want our opinion, if you're able to get something like that online, it's sold directly through Walmart. It's not a third-party seller. You get free shipping. That's definitely probably the way to go, just to be honest. And like I said, make sure it's the 1 terabyte, not the 500 gig.
I know a little bit about Walmart.
Well, after all the years you spent in that place, so I'd hope so. You knew a little bit of something.
You're welcome. Well, that's true, Mama Rogue. Might be able to find a pre-owned one. The one thing you've got to learn about Walmart online services is this. It's the same thing as being in store. You throw a big enough fit, you'll get what you want.
Well, this is true. This is very true.
And it's also according, as far as like the site store and all that, it's also according to what store you go to.
For Xbox One, 1 terabyte, and Monster Hunter World at GameStop. Well, sometimes you can get some good deals. You got to shop around and just see who's got the best specials at that time. It's just like anything else. You gotta do a little bit of homework on it.
And well, that's what I'm basically saying. So it's according to who, and believe me, Walmart.com has also got their more on.
Yes, they do. Any online that you go and order stuff, you run that risk.
And if you can get a new one and the games too, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Yep.
And hello, John Hedden. How are you tonight?
Yep. How are you? What's going on?
We had assistants that didn't know how to use the terminals back there.
Yeah, and I don't care what store you work at. You're always going to have idiots that work in stores. Whether it's Walmart, whether it's Target, I've seen grocery stores, makes no difference. Nobody's immune from it. I've been into GameStop before, and of course, it's been a long time back, and there was, some good people that worked there, and some other people, it's like, how did you get this job? It's like they couldn't even hardly read. I'm just like, come on. I mean, God knows I'm not perfect, but, oof.
I didn't know how to use it, when I first had to start helping out back there, but I learned.
But like I said, it could be at any store,
I think the hardest thing for me to learn was the gun sales.
Well, I think part of that, why it was so kind of hard to learn for you, it's not necessarily that it was difficult, it's just that it was something you really didn't want to do. And it just made you nervous.
Yeah.
Because one little teeny innocent screw-up could really create trouble for you.
Oh, yeah. You screw up, next thing you know, ATF is sitting in there.
Yep. Asked if you know the alphabet. Well, that kind of would tell you something there, Mama Rogue. It would tell you that maybe he's run into people, or they've run into people in the past that didn't have this wealth of knowledge, Got to go to the wireless studio Beats. Mama is getting ready to crash for the night. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, just been sitting around and he's been playing games.
Yep, I do my 5 nights a week. I've gotten back into afternoon streams, which I had gotten away from for far too long. I did one yesterday and did one today. I am planning on doing one tomorrow since I do not stream tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's my night off. But we'll just see how I feel tomorrow when I get up. See how my throat and voice is.
And if you don't feel like it, I might. Well, now I got to get in there and work on some things.
Well, it's not just that. I need you to give me a little bit of advance notice so I can set your new channel up.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Just do that for me tomorrow. Just set it up so that way I'll have it.
Okay, I'll get your channel set up for you tomorrow.
I'm not saying I'm.
Since we have to alphabetize the walls every night. Well, yeah, I mean it is. Yeah, I got you, Mama Rogue. You're right. It would be good to have that upper knowledge there, the basic alphabet.
Well, I mean, we had some people down there. We had several that did not even know how to read.
I don't doubt it.
And considering that they have to, there's certain times we have to take the lovely CBLs, the computer-based learning.
Those afternoon streams always tease me while I'm at work. I sit there and think, shit, Max is streaming. I wish I could watch. We appreciate that, Dale, but don't take no risk of getting in trouble at your job. It ain't worth all that. That's right. Misty Rain is getting ready to go back to some streaming. It may only be maybe once a week, maybe twice a week. It might be in the afternoon, might be in the evening. But she was streaming there. Anything that she had done up to this point was on my channel. She is going to be doing it on her channel. So if you're not subscribed to her channel, there it is, Misty Rain. Please do. I will be doing some work online tomorrow on YouTube and the desktop services to get Nightbot in there and do some other things for her to get her up and ready to go. Battlefield 5 download code that I don't plan on using anytime soon. That's one of those games I wanted to try out, just never had the money for it. Of course, you probably got it on Xbox or something.
By the twin moons.
You peek in and hit the like button when you hit the can. He goes to the bathroom and hits the like button. Thank you, so. And I'm not going to tell you.
I did have an Xbox One until about 2 months ago. Actually, about 2.5 months ago. I had to sell it because we needed the money. God knows I didn't want to. I hated it, but we needed the money more.
I know you are, Dale, and we appreciate that. Most definitely.
But everybody be sure to go over there and click that subscribe button for Misty Rain, so that way when she does start streaming, like I said, it may only be once a week, maybe twice a week. Just see how she wants to do it. That's on her. I have no input on that. And so that way everybody will be able to come and join in over there.
So we had to pay rent.
Yeah. I had a landlord breathing down my neck, and I needed the rest of the rent money. He said otherwise we had to move. So I had no choice. I had no choice.
My channel is not set up yet.
All you got to do is click where she right above there where John says I got Battlefield 5 download code. It's right there. Just click her thumbnail there, Dale. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I sold that back in December, back before Christmas. Like I said, I didn't want to. I had to do what I had to do.
Thank you, Wolverine.
Hey, what's up, Wolverine? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in, hitting that like. Much appreciated. 23 gold.
Thank you, Nancy and Dale. That's one I'm seeing so far.
Was it a subscribed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, remember, if they got their subs private, you won't see them. I need to fire my Xbox up again. It's been dormant for too long. Well, I mean, I had the Gears of War franchise, had that, but I got a lot of older stuff in my Xbox library that I would play. Of course, my Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, you know, and some other stuff too. So yeah, yeah. Oh well.
Well, thank you, Dale and John and Dak. Thank you very much.
Yes, thanks to everybody that's hit that sub button.
Well, I mean, I had said that, you know, everybody had been asking him when I was going to do another one. I said, once I get my tooth fixed.
Yeah, once she gets that dental work taken care of, and she got that done. So, there you go.
Now give me some content. I'm working on it. Thank you, Ken.
Well, we'll be sure to let everybody know a day or two in advance. Hey, you know, tomorrow night or tomorrow, you know, next afternoon or whatever, you know, she's going to be doing something. And starting off with, she'll probably be doing some more Stardew Valley, maybe start another playthrough on that. And then she's also going to be doing some Sims 4. And then she's also got the first Life is Strange.
Yes.
She will be doing that too. I know she's looking forward to that one.
Yes, thanks to Duke and VG, they got me the
Yep.
Life is Strange.
So she's got a lot. I mean, she's got a fair amount of stuff she can start off with.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, anything is an engagement point.
That's right.
For what system?
If anyone sneaks up on us,
PS4.
I'll smell them coming.
Yeah, PS4.
Or I might not. I will shoulder some of your burden.
Oh, now I would love, you know, to eventually, one of these days, once we're able to get like a PC, to have Sims for the PC, because it's so much more.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a lot more. Yeah. She will not do Skyrim.
Jack, I tried it.
She tried the game out. I loaded it up one day. You know, start new character. Here you go. I gave her the controller, and it just
I didn't like it.
It didn't go too well. She just didn't like it. It's just not her thing. Yeah, just not her thing. So I said, that's fine. You gave it a shot. She is more into the simulator type strategy type games, you know, those type of things. And I mean, that's fine. Yeah. But you took an arrow to the knee. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Waddell said he wants an Avengers.
Yeah. Sit down.
You know, Skyrim.
You big goon, Centurion.
Skyrim is a great game.
It's a beautiful game.
But I could not get the hang of having to use that left joystick.
Actually, you could use the left one fine. That's to move your character. You couldn't get this.
Yeah.
And you have to use them in conjunction. And she just could not get the feel for that. So I was like, well...
I'd be taking my sword and hitting all kinds of stuff, but I didn't know what I was hitting.
I'm like, move your camera so you can see where you're going. And she just could not get the...
Yeah, I couldn't get the hang of it, so I said...
Yeah...
I got to, where was it, White Room?
Hey, she made it all the way to Riverwood from Helgen. And then she stopped. She's like, well, that's enough for me. And I was like, well, I mean, you know, you gave it a fair shot.
And yes, Dak, you did try.
I should have she would have never noticed if I just turned on the live stream before I handed her the thing.
Oh, I'd have killed you. I'd have killed you. Oh, Lord.
That would have Conjunction junction. Oh, Dale, you are showing your age. If you put anything in there about conjunction junction.
Wasn't that Schoolhouse Rock?
Yes, yes.
I was an adventurer, but I got boosted right off the throat of the world.
Off the throat of the world, yes. Yeah, yeah.
Well, Powell, considering it took me, how long did it take me to get to what run?
You didn't, for a first time player, you did fairly well. I mean, it wasn't bad. No, you did okay.
You're just a bill, oh my lord, I remember that too.
Okay, that takes us back out to Skyrim. But now we get to go into, did you hear about, it's supposed to have, don't believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see when it comes to anything Bethesda does. It's just like right now, Amazon, and many people got screenshots of it. They put up placeholders in their online shop about a week ago for a new Bethesda game launching this year, before December 31st, 2019. Nobody knows what this is. They took them down fairly quick. People say, oh, well, it's Rage 2. No, it's not. They'll say, well, it's this. No, it's not. Nobody knows what it is. It had a Fallout countdown clock attached to it. It could be a bunch of smoke and mirrors. It could be for Starfield. We don't know.
What the heck?
What? I know. Well, one person did make a valid point on that I hadn't thought of, Powerwolf. They said, yes, a remaster would be great, but if it was a remaster, you wouldn't see 3 different price versions, like a standard and maybe like a gold or, special, that type of thing. You would have just saw a $59.99 or whatever. You wouldn't have saw all the other editions, more than likely. And that is a very good point. But we'll just have to wait and see. What's wrong?
I'm calling Duke. I need to read Maximmunity.
Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Give me a second. I gotta go look at something. I'll be right back. Alright, everybody, sorry about that. Just had to go look at something real quick that popped up. It needed my immediate attention. They could do remastered standard editions and remastered Game of the Year. Yeah, I mean, they could, Mama Rogue, but my idea of a remaster, at least the way it's always been presented to me, it's just like when they did the special edition for Skyrim. It was one edition, had everything, and that's the way it should be, to me. Unless they're trying to really milk it for something. Because I would love nothing more than to see a remastered Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, especially if they're put together. I would be on board from that from day one. Those are my 2 all-time favorite Fallout games, without question. And they probably always will be. But if they do something like that, well, you can buy this remaster that's just a vanilla game, or you can buy this extra one that costs $20 more, and then we'll give you the Mothership Zeta and the other like add-ons that came with Fallout 3. If something like that was to happen, I'm liable not to buy it. because that would be very, very scummy to try something like some crap like that. Don't get me wrong. It would I wouldn't put it past them. And you know, a year ago I would have never said that about Bethesda, but then again, you know, just some of the business decisions and stuff they're making is just, you know, it kind of raises an eyebrow. But like I said, we'll just have to wait and see, you know. Well, I'm not going to say it's that, you know, it's because I've trusted them and that. I just, you know, you kind of feel like that there's things that maybe they wouldn't stoop to. They wouldn't become like another EA or Ubisoft or, you know, something along that line. Basically what I'm getting at. But I mean, you just never know. Get rid of that crap book. Give me all these good ingredients. I want them all. It's good stuff here. You know, it's sort of like, you know, am I looking forward to Rage 2? Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a fun game, wide open. But then again, Bethesda's just the publisher. They didn't make the game. Maybe that's one of the reasons I'm looking, you know, kind of looking forward to it. Think it might be cool. I mean, it does look like it will be. Looks like it's going to be crazy. But that's okay. Alright, everybody. An attunement spear. I'll take it. I don't know if I need it or not. Probably not. Let's get out of here and we'll do a little... You know, I hate Blackreach. Hate it, hate it, hate it with a passion. I always have. It's just... Maybe it's because it's so dark and dreary down here. I mean, some parts of it's real pretty looking. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just not a fan. To me, it's very depressing to come down here. Just like when you go to the Soul Cairn and the Dawn Guard, some parts of it are real cool, but it's just like you need an antidepressant pill or something after going in there. You know, I'm not saying that to be funny. It's almost like you really do. It's just, oh God, you know, give me a break. Ugh. But it is good to see everybody. Yeah, it drags, Nancy. It drags, yeah. Whenever I go to the Soul Cairn, once I come down off that big staircase, I go straight over to see what's-her-face's mother. I take out the 3 big heavies down there, get the dragon, I get the Elder Scroll, and I get out. Wolverina does some good stuff. She's still trying to get a little bit of bugs worked out. She's been having trouble OBS and, you know, a few little things. And it's just like when she did The Long Dark, she was having mic issues. Could barely even hear or understand her. And I told her later, I said, yeah, I said, now you got this to work on. You know, but she'll gradually get all the bugs worked out to where she can get everything working, you know, in conjunction. You know, like she wants them to. Like she needs them to. And it's just like you got this quest down here to find the 30 Crimson Nern root. I don't do it. I can't stand being down here that long. Oh, Christ. I just got steamed to death. Hold on a second, everybody. I'll be right back. Yes, I know. The Farmer! And you heard Wolverina's name? Or Wolverina heard her name? Yeah. No, I was just talking about your channel a little bit, where he said that he had watched some of your Long Dark. He was going to check out, you know, where you did Thief. And I said, yeah, I said, she's, you know, she does some good stuff on there. I said, she's been having some issues, you know, a little bit of OBS issue and this and that. So, and then the mic, you know, the audio issue, she's trying to kind of get everything ironed out to where everything will work together, you know, like she wants it to. Yeah. But I said she'll get it there. And with her work and her hours and stuff, about the only time she's going to be able to stream might be once a week. Maybe like, you know, like in the, you know, for us, what would be Sunday morning. I'm sure if she was able to do a little bit more, she would. Alright, before I mess with this sucker again. Farmer or what's left of this after being enslaved by the dwarves? Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm fully aware of what where the farmer came from. Of course you learn about that when you go talk with Gelibor, the snow elf in the Dawn Guard. He gives you the full spiel, you know. Oh my God. Oh, I hate these suckers. A version of where you find a pocket of survivor snow elves. Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. I'm not worried about the stupid farmer. I'm worried about that big Centurion. Alex Gaming, what's up? But you gotta go. That's okay. And I got this fool up here. Okay, we got him. Where did that Centurion go? Kidda, kidda, kidda. Kidda, kidda. Is here. Ah, good. Got him, finally. Jeez. Them Centurions are a pain in the ass unless you can keep your distance out of that steam shot, that steam blast they do. I mean, it's a one-shot kill for a lot, unless you're really high level. Okay, now I've got 2 flawless amethysts. Where in the heck is Carjo? Boy, he's probably off snorting some skooma somewhere. Probably. I mean, I tell you. Oh, there you are. Hard to see in this darkness. There you go. He is with Duke. Could be. Could be. Could be. Never use Carjo as a follower. I'm going to do it on the version that I'm playing right now. I'll tell you why. But now, Jazargo and Carjo are both good followers. They have a lot of similarities. Carjo's dialogue is a little bit better, and I cannot stand Carjo. It don't matter. You could be level 90 and have him with you, and he will still use that same old cheesy spark spell, which does hardly no damage. He won't use anything else. And it's just... That's one thing they should have done. Have your followers where they can upgrade enough to you. Okay, instead of using sparks, can you upgrade the lightning bolt or something? Can you help us out? Help me out here? You know, something. I mean, jeez. Very frustrating. Only use that low-level spell. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I don't like him. I mean, as far as him, you know, the Khajiit and all that and the dialogue, hey, I can live with that, no problem. But that just always got on my nerves. Yeah, I wish I could use the Inigo follower mod. I'd love to try him out. I've heard so many good things. You know, funny and you know, great follower, and that. I'd love to be able to do it. Maybe someday when I can play it on PC. Who knows what the future holds. Probably the most, the follower that, you know, you know, out of Dawn Guard. I just, as soon as I'm done with the Dawn Guard quest line, I kick her to the curb. Serana, it's just, her dialogue is just so cringe, and I just cannot. I just can't get over it. Can't get past it. I've tried. God knows I've tried. But it is so good to see everybody tonight. We got a good turnout, which was what I was hoping for. We got 17 people in. Thanks for coming in. Hope y'all have had a good weekend, been able to relax and chill out and get some rest. And yeah, she whines a lot. And please be sure to remember, and that's where you can go up there and do the shout and spawn that dragon. No, thank you. Please be sure to hit the thumbs up on the stream. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It's a good channel. I've got the best chat community on YouTube. I don't give a shit what channel you put me up against. I'll go up against anyone. I don't care. But appreciate every one of you. Every time you come in, it's the highlight of our day on days that I stream. If I could physically stream 7 days without voice and throat issues, which sometimes I do have, I would do it in a heartbeat. But I've got to take a little day off at least twice a week to, rest my throat. Believe me, Dale, I am no stud. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, but no, I'm far from. At least she isn't Lydia. I can't. Yeah, Lydia. Yeah. Canadian monarchist. Hello. How are you? And I try to make it a friendly environment. It's like I said, I try to make it like we're a bunch of people sitting around in a big room or something, like with a big, like a big get-together, sitting around on couches, talking and laughing and eating and, whatever else. Taught you. I think followers are not good in sneak attacks. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go for a real strong sneak build, it's better to solo, because they can give you away in a heartbeat. Very true. Very true. Hey.
I love you. I'll be in a minute.
She said, "Stick your tongue out to Misty for me, please." So I did it. I think that the Assassin's Guild apprentices are supposed to be good with sneak attacks for followers, that is. I don't know. I've never used one of them. Yeah, I've never used any of the Dark Brotherhood followers. I was always kind of like, That's why I know nothing about all the followers mucking up all my sneaky knifing. Yeah, well, like I said, it just depends on what kind of build you want to go for. Get all these potions and other little goodies and doodads sitting around. All right. Yeah, the Dark Brotherhood. That's why there are several. I guess there's probably maybe 2 or 3 different vanilla followers in the game. I have never used any of the Dark Brotherhood followers. Any of anything from the Thieves Guild. I've never used any of them. I just I always, if I'm going to do an archer character, I'll use Feindal for a little while when he comes out, because he can train you in archery, gives you kind of a little jump start on that. I don't use Lydia anymore. I will use, what's her name, the dark elf female that you get over in the one shop there in Whiterun. Can't remember her name right offhand, but some of her lines that she uses are funny, and she's a good fighter. Yeah, Janessa. Yes, Janessa. I will use Janessa because she's at least she's halfway decent. She's fairly good. But aside from that, yeah. And I love the sound of her voice. I don't know who the voice actress is for her, but they did a good job on her. Yeah, I think that's it, Janessa. If not, close enough. What the heck?
Anybody that's in the Maximmunity thread, would you please go and look at it?
Yes, please. You know, whenever you get a second. Kind of important. Okay. Okay. Now we got to start this. I always have trouble with this thing. It drives me nuts. Nancy, she's going to add you in there.
She won't be able to see it, but
yeah, she won't be able to.
Nancy, I will screenshot it.
Yeah, she's going to screenshot it and send it to you. Since you're not in that, yeah. God, I hate this thing. I usually have to fumble my way through this whenever I do this. Drives me nuts. Okay, there we go. There we go. And usually whenever I do this, I always forget to come over here and grab this etched lexicon. And I'll have to come all the way back through Alfton to get it. But now I'm going to remember it. Because that's a pain in the butt. Take the Elder Scroll and the etched lexicon. Started Alduin's Bane. I remembered it this time. I was like, I'm going to remember that damn thing. Yeah, I mean, some things, I don't know why, you can never get it out of your inventory. Like, I've had so many playthroughs, and I always keep Draven's bow on me, like, forever, you know, and it just, drive me nuts. All right, let's get out of here. You need to take a drink with you? No. All right, well, we're through with that. Oh, look at, he's got his fancy helmet on. I don't like Khajiits when they wear any kind of helmets. I don't like it to cover their head because they got such great, the character art on them is so good. A lot of people are like that. They just, you know. But I put it in his inventory because I was overweight, so he can wear it for right now. Okay, let's see. I know I picked up a shovel. I don't need this. I don't need a Dwemer dish. I don't need that old thing. I don't need that. And I don't need a shovel. No. Okay. Now here's a little chest over here. We'll check to see what's in here. Alright, let's see what we got to do here. Let's do a quick set. Okay, give the lexicon to Septimus Signus. We'll go do that first, before we have to go read the Elder Scroll at the Time Wound. That bit at the end was you talking over your stream, and my voice input picked it up. Ha! I forget what it's called, but it's kind of cat head shaped already. I don't need that old thing. Hey, what's up, Big Dave? All right, the bar is now open. Everybody belly up to the bar and get your drink. Put your drink orders in for Dave. Dave, I would like a top shelf Long Island iced tea. You know how to make it. Yeah. No well liquor for me, please. I want the top shelf one with the best flavor. Well, but right before I was, right before Dave popped in, I was getting ready to say, if anybody would like to contribute to the channel, please hit that PayPal link, which Nightbot posted in the chat. We're trying to get our electric bill paid. So yeah, any help we can get with that would be very, very much appreciated. Thank you.
Top level. Give it quickly.
Give it quickly. Give it quickly. Yes. Septimus Sigmus. Or Signus Septimus.
The hooks, but none alive remain to bear it. A panoply of their brethren could gather to form a
panoply of their brethren. I don't even think he knows what he's talking about. There you go. Round for the house. Nice. Exactly.
The blood of Altmer,
exactly.
Dunmer, Falmer, and Orsomer. The elves still living provide the key.
Provide the key.
This extractor. It will drink the fresh blood of elves. Come when its set is complete.
Oh, Lord. Can't you just take the thing and move on? Why are you so eager to open the box?
The box contains the heart. The essence of a god.
The essence of a god?
Okay. My life to the Elder Scrolls, but
I think he's been hitting a little too much of the wacky weed.
When compared to the encompassing
puff, puff.
mind of divinity,
he puffed but didn't give.
Were the last to touch it. It was thought to have been destroyed by the Nerevarine, but my lord told me otherwise. The Daedric Prince of the Unknown, Hermaeus Mora. I thought there were no secrets left to know until I first spoke to him. He asks a price to work his will. A few murders, some dissent spread, a plague or two, for the secrets I can endure. In time, he brought
only a plague
here
or two? Oh, well, no big deal.
But he won't reveal how to open it. Maddening.
Okay, I've got to get away from you. I feel my IQ dropping steadily as the longer you talk. Oh, God, here he is. Tentacle porn. Me more.
Come closer. Bask in my presence.
Bask in your presence? I don't think so. Who and what the hell are you?
I am Hermaeus Mora. I am the guardian of the unseen, a knower of the unknown. I have been watching you, mortal.
You've been watching you, mortal.
Most.
Oh shit, this guy. Dave's voice, man. We were talking about you in Max's earlier stream.
Your continuing aid to
We know you like old Hermie Mora. There, Dave.
Increasingly
You wish you could sit down and have a beer with
He
him.
has served me well, but his time is nearing
I call it
its
tentacle porn.
end.
Somebody said that a long while back in an old Skyrim stream I did way back in the day, and it just kind of stuck.
Opened, he will have exhausted his usefulness to me. When that time comes, you shall take his place as my emissary. What say you?
You learn something new every day. I'll never join you, you vile demon.
Be
Never.
warned. Many have thought as you
for the
do.
donation.
Oh, we get a donation?
Have broken
I didn't know. I didn't
them
see.
all. You shall.
Oh,
not
appreciate the donation. Thank you so much.
ever.
Thank you so much. Yes, we sure can use it. God knows. Okay. Get away from you, old tentacle porn fool. Munches on apple cinnamon rice cake. I've never been a big rice cake fan. I've had a couple flavors that, of course, I haven't ate one in years. But I had a couple of the flavor ones that, they weren't too bad. But you got to have something serious to drink to wash them down because they're pretty dry. But they got a decent flavor.
I like the, what is it, the caramel?
Yeah, we haven't bought any of those in years. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, we're not going to be worrying about harvesting any blood because I don't need to keep that quest active anyway because it'll auto-complete when I get the blood I need. All right.
Hey, Dave.
Alduin's Bane. That's right. Brother Zertz. Brother Dave.
Sorry about that. I had to go take care of a few.
Yes, I seen that, John. I appreciate that. We just got the notification. Appreciate any donations we can get. Believe me, we really need it.
Now, see, I'll eat those, Dave. But the other ones, I just don't know.
They had one flavor they used to have. I don't know if they still do. I can't remember what it was.
They've got a cheese. The cheese one.
Yeah, the cheese one. Yeah, that's right. The cheese rice cakes are good. They do actually have a fairly decent cheese flavor.
You have it.
Yeah, I had to go put out a few irons in the
Elder
fire.
Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch.
Oh, God, old long-winded Parthenax.
There is no question.
You puss bag.
You are doom-driven.
I am doom-driven, yes.
Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the time wound.
Take the scroll to the time wound. Okay. Let's see here. Let me get up here on the time wound. Make sure we're in the right place. Okay, Elder Scroll Dragon.
Not miss the signs.
You had to use a mod to prevent Parthenax's death? I've never had to use a mod for it.
We're running out of time. The battle.
The Arsufur say Alduin decree. Today Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Kriegwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
And hello, my lovely niece. She calls me Uncle Niece. I call him my niece.
Mommy Zertz?
No, niece.
Oh, niece Zertz.
No, I'm not calling Zert's mom.
I didn't understand what you said.
Go then, storm. Sent you down to death. Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
What?
Battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge...
Listen here,
we
Uncle
all may
Misty.
be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang
Blades
back?
want you to kill
You
him
stake
because
everything
they
on this
love her.
plan of yours, old man.
Yeah. All the Blades want me to kill him bad.
He
Real
cannot
bad.
ignore our defiance. And why should he fear
Because
us
I'm about the
even
only one that
now?
probably can.
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin
They're
have
too
fallen to
chicken to do
my
it.
blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Golthor, Sori, Birker.
Yes,
They did not have Dragonrend.
Has been calling me
Once we
Uncle
bring him
Misty.
down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain
what
like
the
a
hell?
lesser dragon. He is
Could
beyond our
call you
strength,
something worse.
Yeah.
which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Oh, he brought the Elder
Well,
Scroll.
dear, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not
No,
need it.
we will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Me, Tarodis, Ani, Him Hind Palin, Zuu Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
Dragonrend. Oh, great. The game crashed.
Shit. Restart.